Hey there, Jennifer Foley.
Hey, Brian Daley.
And Brian and I have been talking today about 8 steps to get your home ready for sale.
8 very important steps.
Yes, for sellers, right? We've been talking about steps that they can take in preparation for a buyer having a home inspection and just putting their home up for sale.
Thanks so much. Let's get started. You know, it's so important for you as a seller to understand any potential issues there might be on your house before you're selling. Any potential buyer is going to be bringing in a home inspector, and you want to get ahead of the game by understanding any issues that might occur on your house so that you can head off any issues during the purchase process. So it's really important to understand the effect of water around the house. We want to make sure that water can't get into the house, and we want to make sure that conditioned air can't escape the house either. So the first thing I want you to do is check the gutters, check the roof, check the downspouts and the grate around the building, just to make sure everything is flowing properly away from the building. And check your windows and doors. Look to make sure that we've got good caulking and sealing around all the windows and doors.
Okay, Brian, so we've talked about grading, we've talked about gutters, and we've talked about sealing windows and doors. What about the attic?
The attic is super important. You know, most people don't stick their head up in the attic for years. As a matter of fact, the last time most of you have ever done that was when you bought the house.
Well, that's understandable. I don't want to stick my head in my attic either.
Leave that to the professionals, but you should actually do it before you sell the house. You need to understand what's going on with your insulation, the ventilation, and the roof structure itself.
Insulation, ventilation, and roof structure. What do sellers look for then?
Well, you just want to make sure the seal around the attic hatch is in good shape. The insulation isn't disturbed because we don't want any critters in there. And we want to look for mold, especially above bathrooms and anywhere where we're exhausting conditioned air from the building into the attic.
And if they do find something like that,
call a professional right away. So now, after we finish in the attic, let's talk about what you really need to know just in the house. We want to do what I call a walls floor
so
ceiling.
like on the main floor.
On the main
If it's a 2-story, so the main
top floor, main floor. Look at walls, floors, ceilings, doors, and windows. You're looking for any signs and clues that you may have some active issues. If there are leaks in the roof, you'll see them in the ceiling. If there's leaks in the windows, you'll see them in the walls just below the windows. You just want to make sure that there are no surprises.
Excellent advice.
Thank you. From there, we're going to go down to the base. Kind of do the same thing. If it's a finished basement or an unfinished basement, you still want to pull everything away from the walls as much as you possibly can. Do your own little quick check to make sure that there's no water coming in, there's no water damage on any of the components, right?
Yep.
As far as electrical changes and upgrades are concerned, again, just check all connections, all fixtures to make sure you have power going to them, make sure the lights work, make sure the switches work, make sure handrails are in place on stairways.
Some of the basic stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just about the house, it's about health and safety as well. So just double check that.
Brian, one of the most important things, and I've learned this from you, is the furnace.
Absolutely. The furnace is key, obviously.
So tell us why.
Well, in our climate, we need it, especially depending on the time of the year. Furnaces and air conditioners should be checked on an annual basis, and again, some people neglect them. Servicing the furnace prior to selling the house, again, gives the buyer peace of mind that everything is working properly and efficiently.
All right. Thanks so much, Brian.
You're more than welcome. Happy to be of help.
What's your website, Brian?
www.bookahomeinspection.com.
And mine's www.jenniferfoley.ca.
All right. Thanks. See you guys.